Hi all, today we can have a discussion on the poem Africa written by David Diop. This is from the textbook American and Postcolonial Literature, and this particular poem comes under the Postcolonial Literature, and this is a prescribed textbook for the 6th semester UG BA English students under the University of Calicut. Let us come to our poem Africa written by David Diop. David Diop is considered to be one of the most promising French West African poets of 1950s. So he is an African poet, but he was born and brought up in France. He was one among the most revolutionary negritude writer. And do you know what who is a negritude writer? Negritude refers to the pride and consciousness in African cultural heritage. Negritude is a consciousness and pride in the African cultural heritage. ആഫ്രിക്കയുടെ തനതായിട്ടുള്ള കൾച്ചറൽ ഹെറിറ്റേജിനെ പറ്റിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കോൺഷ്യസ്നെസ്സും പ്രൈഡും ആണ് ഈ നെഗ്രിറ്റ്യൂഡ് റൈറ്റിംഗ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നെഗ്രിറ്റ്യൂഡ് എന്ന വാക്കുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്. സോ ഹി ഈസ് വൺ ഓഫ് ദി മോസ്റ്റ് റെവല്യൂഷണറി നെഗ്രിറ്റ്യൂഡ് റൈറ്റേഴ്സ്. And in spite of his birth and upbringing in France, he fostered a strong sense of loyalty to his native country, Africa. Even though he was born and brought up in France, he had a very strong bond towards his native country, Africa. And his strong opposition to European dominance is seen in almost all of his works, which he produced during the time when the struggle of independence from the colonial rule was at its peak. When African independence struggle was at its peak, he wrote many poems, and in which he took a very clear stand that the opposite stand to European dominance. And his casual narrative style in poetry was later becoming a new style of protest poetry, and we can say that it is a form of protest poetry. And his gifted career was cut short abruptly when he died in a plane crash in 1960. So he had a very short writing career because he died in a plane crash in 1960. And coming to our poem Africa, I have shared the poem here, and I hope you all will read the poem. So from the very first line itself, we can know Africa, my Africa. He is calling his native land. The poem Africa is a very short poem, but it is very poignant narrative of the racial pride of the native African. The poem, the central theme of the poem is the native pride, the racial pride of the African people or an African person. And it's well evident from this poem that he is very proud of being an African. The poet's longing for Africa and his empathy for his countrymen who labored under the fought against the European colonization is embedded in the verse. The fall of the colonial powers and the gradual but fortified rise of Africa are just exposed brilliantly in the poem. So we can say that the poem has got in this particular poem Africa, he describes three phases of Africa. The first one is the pre-colonial phase, in which they were brave warriors, they were pride warriors. And in the face of colonization, they suffered a lot, they humiliated a lot. They were suffering from the humiliation and slavery. And after that, the post-colonial phase, they are rising. And he, in this poem, we can say that he is celebrating the real spirit of Africa. And in the beginning of the poem, David Diop reminiscing about Africa. He is reminiscing about Africa as a land that is he didn't see Africa, he has not seen Africa, but heard only about Africa from his grandmother's songs. അപ്പോൾ ഇയാൾ ഫ്രാൻസിലാണ് ജനിച്ചതും ജീവിച്ചതൊക്കെ. അപ്പോൾ ആൾ ആഫ്രിക്കയെ പറ്റിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഫസ്റ്റ് ഹാൻഡ് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ ഇല്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആൾക്ക് അവിടെ ചെന്നിട്ടില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഗ്രാൻഡ് മദറിൻ്റെ സോങ്ങിൽ നിന്ന് ആഫ്രിക്കയെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള വ്യക്തമായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു ചിത്രം ആളുടെ മനസ്സിലുണ്ട്. That's what he says in the opening lines of the poem. Even though he was not in Africa, he heard about it from his grandmother's songs. and he uses a very beautiful metaphor of a tree. The tree, young and strong amidst white and faded flowers, it is a metaphor used by the poet to describe the new Africa. He uses the metaphor of a tree to depict the new Africa. At the moment, the tree is alone, meaning the African struggle was a lonely one. It was a lonely battle, but they will achieve freedom and liberty. African struggle was a lonely one, was a lonely battle, but slowly or gradually they will achieve freedom and liberty. And he uses the term white and faded flowers. He means that the colonialists who will fade in time. The colonizer will fade in time. The youthful Africans will grow in strength and wait for their moment for freedom. അപ്പോൾ ഇവർ വിചാരിക്കുന്നത് ഈ ഒരു ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ട്രീയുടെ മെറ്റഫർ ഉണ്ട് ഡേവിഡ് ഡിയോപ്പ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത് ഈ ആഫ്രിക്കൻസ് സ്ലോലി ഗ്രാജുവലി ദേ വിൽ റൈസ് ഇൻ ടു ഫ്രീഡം. അവർ പതുക്കെ പതുക്കെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത്തും ഫ്രീഡം ഒക്കെ അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്യും. കോളനൈസർ അതായത് യൂറോപ്യൻസ് അത് ഫെയ്ഡ് ആയിട്ട് പോകും, അവരുടെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത്ത് ഫെയ്ഡ് ചെയ്ത് പോകുമെന്നാണ് ഈ പോയറ്റ് വിചാരിക്കുന്നത്. And he is very pride of his black blood, and there is a very beautiful term, my beautiful black blood, your beautiful black blood. So from the very line itself, we can say that he is celebrating his African life. And the three stages mentioned in the poem is very important. One is pre-colonial stage, the second one is colonial stage, and post-colonial stages are described in this particular poem. And in the pre-colonial days, they were proud warriors, they were proud warrior tribes. In the colonial, they had the colonial experience of subjugation and humiliation, and the post-colonial experience of freedom and sovereignty. So in the pre-colonial days, they were warrior tribes, they were pride warrior tribes. In the colonial experience, it was subjugation and humiliation, and in the post-colonial phase, they are celebrating their freedom and sovereignty. So this is only a short analysis of the poem Africa, and I hope you all will read the poem. And he ends the poem saying that they will come to know the bitter taste of liberty. And he says the bitter taste because they achieved the freedom with much struggle, and it caused the death of the lives of many of his ancestors to get that freedom. That's why he describes the freedom as the bitter taste of freedom. So that's all about the poem Africa, written by David Diop. Thank you all. I hope you all understood.